Hey everyone, skull902 here, along with, for now, that hat guy.
This title is false advertising.
Yeah, we did just kind of go off of the assumption that Rabid would be here. If I end up having to change the title later, uh, wow, future me, what a fucking dumbass I was, eh? Man,
Unprofessional streamer.
yeah, get them hashtags going. So basically, what's happening here today is the Sonic hacking contest is opened this week, and we're gonna treat it much like we did. Hello, Sai Patel. We're gonna treat it much like we did one of the days of it was day 2 of the Sonic anniversary event, except we're doing it in a timely fashion because that was last year's entries. This is
I
this
was
year's
gonna
entries.
I was gonna say that could not have been a whole year ago.
Nah, there were rumblings about doing it last year, but then plans got fucked up. Uh, but we're doing it on time this year. Unfortunately, there wasn't really much to look at least in my personal opinion. Or well, I didn't look at any of the Mania mods to be entirely fair. But the thing about that is, like, I don't know if Mania has like a really nice mod launcher, like
It does, yeah,
oh, it does, like Sonic
yeah,
Adventure does. Well,
yeah. There's a Mania mod loader.
uh, guess I guess that can be something looked into for next time. But for now, there are 7 hacks here. Most of them are for the Genesis, and there's one for Sonic CD. Hello, Katie. Welcome to this late night romp here, as you mentioned. So, yeah, there's a few
So
demos.
it so if there are 7 of them, let's all have a game where we decide what color of Chaos Emerald these are.
Okay, sure beans. Or that's not really an actual phrase. What am I talking about? Uh, Goodness gracious, folks. Here, let me.
You said that most of them were Genesis and then one was CD, and then I cut you off in the middle of that somehow. What were you trying to get across there?
I don't even remember, but oh,
Got
hi
it.
Slytherin. Welcome to the stream. It is just past midnight in my time zone. Uh,
Happy October 12th.
yeah, happy October 12th, Slytherin. Hello, Rin. Things have been doing fine. Uh, Josh, how are you?
I'm pretty alright. I've been doing my Scream Fortress contracts, kind of getting things done before the co op portion hits in a week or so. Looking forward to that.
Chia, buddy. I tripped and fell, and I think my left foot is swollen, but it's in pain, so I'm chilling in the living room on the recliner chair. Saw you were live, so thought to check it out. Well, I hope that your foot's gonna be all right, and thank you for deciding to watch me of all people during your difficult time here. But let's get into the first one here. I'm gonna try to do like the ones that I think will take quicker. Uh, And I guess, like Josh said, you can figure out, what color Chaos Emerald each hack represents here. So the first one I'm going to look at is Sonic CD with Faster Time Warps by Rala Kimis. I really hope I'm saying that name right. The description for this one is pretty long, so uh, I'll just try to read it as fast as I can. It says, I optimized the time warping in Sonic CD, making it closer to Oshima's original vision. So, some technical info with this one. In the original, when you time traveled, it cut to a cutscene with a green background of Sonic flying upwards. Some people believe that this is a loading screen, but the truth is that nothing is being loaded in the background as that plays. The next time zone loads after the cutscene fades to white, hence why there's a bit of time in between when the cutscene ends and when it fades from white after. On top of this, most of the graphics are compressed in Nemesis, which is rather slow to decompress. However, considering this, that load time actually isn't all that bad. In fact, the read speed of the CD drive actually isn't all that bad at all. There's a number of other reasons why load times can tend to be slow, technical stuff, and all that. Now let's talk about the changes I made to make the time warps faster. And this is all, again, a bunch of technical stuff that I don't quite think is necessary to read, but dude did a bunch of shit to make the time loading faster, and uh, also smoothed out the special stages. So that's an interesting touch. For right now, this is just purely a demo with only Palm Tree Panic Act 1, so should be a pretty fast one. So with all that said, let's get this fucking static screen off of here. And
I did not know that was not a loading zone.
yeah, no, that surprised me earlier too when I read that today. Getting these. It's pretty interesting stuff. Slytherin says it's already 6 a.m. in my place and I'm on my way to work. I start work at 7 a.m. though. Well, good luck at work, my dude. And I hope that this stream doesn't distract too much.
I forgot I gave you the BIOS on that.
Yeah, no, it's serving pretty well. And actually, you know what? This is kind of fitting, isn't it? That we did the Sonic CD stream, the Sega CD version, and here we are just by ourselves right now doing this hack. All right, I was doing this all way too slow. Let's booyah, baby. Ah, alright, well I can get 50 rings. I see still no modern spin dash, but it's like the one literal difference is supposed to be this. Oh yeah, that is pretty. Oh, that was pretty satisfying actually, because it played like a unique sound effect and everything. That was pretty good. I like that.
I couldn't hear the sound effect. Was it the sound of the DeLorean?
Unfortunately not. But it was like it was a very satisfying sort of like broing. Like that's the best I can describe it.
I see. I will give that half points.
Half points.
It sounds intriguing, but it is no DeLorean.
Well, I mean, is anything really the DeLorean? I mean, come on.
I really like the idea. I've told this to Taylor like 3 different times, but I love the idea that Back to the Future accidentally made people really, really like DeLoreans. When a crux of the movie, literally a huge plot point of the movie, is that the DeLorean is a really shitty car.
Yeah, the DeLorean had performance issues. So it wasn't the greatest. Oh goodness. Oh gracious. Hopefully I can get the 50 rings required for a special stage here. I think, because I'm like one of those people who are like, oh man, DeLorean, that's so fucking cool. I think it's just in the way that the car looks.
Because people enjoy it? I mean, yeah, obviously, it's an incredible looking car.
Yeah, then like they put all the points into the aesthetic of the car rather than its performance.
Yeah.
Let's see these smooth out special stages.
Then when you get in one and drive it, you discover that it won't start for like 20 minutes. So...
Oh man. Alright, this isn't 60 like the HD version is, but this is like way easier on the eyes. Not that the original is like terrible or anything, but... It's taken a bit of getting used to, but...
easier on the eyes compared to the remaster or to the original
To the
Sega
original.
CD?
Like, you got a little bit of a better sense of, you know, where you're going and how fast you're moving and stuff.
Also, Skull, is October 12th some kind of special day, or is it just me?
I don't know.
Well, because we came into the stream saying Happy October 12th, right?
Oh,
And so I assume
okay,
what they're
no, that was
asking is if it just means something, or if it's just, you know, if it just exists.
I can't believe I failed that. Ah, well.
I can't believe you failed that, and I'm bad at these.
Yeah, you know, on the first one, it shouldn't really be a fail, but, there's a Sonic CD with faster loading time. It's a pretty interesting one. I would be interested to see it, you know, realized into a full hack. Actually, does Sonic still have a die button? Hey, he does. Nice.
A die
Okay.
button?
Yeah, so in the Sega CD version of the game, they implemented this thing because there are parts where, like, say if you time travel, the changes in level design can get you stuck depending on where you are. So to make up for that, the developers were like, if you press A, B, or C while paused, the level will reload in whatever time you're in, but you lose a life.
Is this one of Robotnik's evil traps?
I don't quite think so. Are the developers taking drugs when dealing with Sonic CD special stages? Well, one of them is all like rainbow colored and shit, so I can believe it. All right, let's move on to our next one here.
What did the manual call them?
I think they were just Robotnik tricks, like
Yeah,
you said. Yeah.
Robotnik's tricks. That's the one.
Yeah. All right. So next up on the list actually is we're gonna keep the Sonic CD theming going on here. This is Title Tempest on the Mega Drive by Lava Gaming 1. The description for this one is this is basically R43C Sonic CD Title Tempest Act 3, the boss round. On the Mega Drive, after decompiling its MMD file, you get to play in Title Tempest from Sonic CD on the Mega Drive. There's no sound, by the way. This also contains a build of R82A, which is Metallic Madness Act 1. It has 2 bugs though, but it's also a working build. There was no time travel as well because this is a standalone zone. Thank you so much for playing. So,
Just a technical showcase, basically.
yeah, pretty much. I'm going to show both of these off. So, no sound. Or, well, no, there's sound. It's just there's no music. This is actually kind of increases the creep factor, not gonna lie. Which is doubly weird because it's all bright and colorful.
But now you don't get work that sucker to death.
Yeah, that's true. Not even the invincibility has music. Reminds me of old computer games. Yeah, I can see what you mean there.
I think we're talking about just like DOS games now,
Yeah, definitely.
or like Spectrum. Yeah, definitely like Spectrum.
Yeah, like super old computers like that couldn't usually do music and sound effects all at once. Shit. I'll get you, Robotnik.
This one, like, I don't know how he's trying to. Is he just trying to drown you right now? Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
seem to. I guess he's shooting you, but it doesn't seem very menacing. This giant orb of bubbles.
Yeah, no. Clearly, he's just trying to mock you, which is, I think, what I said when this was questioned during the other stream of this. Okay, so
You got 40 whole points.
yeah,
Look at
I
you!
know,
Look at
crazy,
you! You got 40 whole points. Aren't you proud of him?
super crazy. All right.
Be
So
sure to cheer and tip for that 40-point success.
so the other zone here, Metallic Madness, is it's interesting how like this entry is it was over 2 ROMs, not just like 1 ROM. So I had to go just load a whole other ROM.
It's like one of those things where it's on 2 discs. A bunch of RPGs were too big to fit on 1 disc, so they had to split them up into 2.
You're right. Uh,
Ooh, fun. That'll be an interesting clip. Angela Lansbury apparently died today.
uh, that's a name I've definitely heard before, but I can't attach it to anything right now.
You might know her from Beauty and the Beast or Anastasia. Even though in the movie they call her Anastasia, which is not correct. It's Anastasia.
So wait, the voice of Mrs. Potts?
Yeah, that's the one.
Aww, that's unfortunate. All right, no time travel in this build, so Angela Lansbury played the main character. Gotcha. Didn't watch a whole lot of that, but I definitely know Mrs. Potts, and that's rather sad. I think this being Metallic Madness adds to the creep factor of there being no fucking music.
Both of these are video games are just creepy without music in general, I guess.
Yeah, you got a point there.
If this was the spike glitch, you would have been horribly maimed just then.
Yeah, I would have been absolutely fucked. At least she died in her sleep 5 years before her birthday. Or 5 years. 5 days before her birthday. Goodness gracious. I think I crashed the game by accidentally time traveling. Oops.
Oh, are you not allowed to?
Yeah,
Oh, you're
not.
not supposed to. That's what he said. Yeah, no
Yeah,
time travel.
I had a
Well,
future sign active.
why would he put the signs if you're not allowed to?
That is a little weird that the signs weren't removed, considering that, but eh, you know. Well, it works. At least, for the most part. It's an interesting concept, being able to play these levels on Genesis as opposed to Sega CD. But let's move on to our next one here. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Wait, hold on. All right.
That's right, Phantom Taylor. I am very glad you're here.
Okay, so our next one is going to be another demo. Sonic learns the spin swim by Little Fiery One. The description for this one is, "Hello, welcome to my first ROM hack. I hope this is enough for the contest, or at least the expo, but if it isn't, I understand. I have spent so much time on this, there is no way I am not going to take a shot at submission. God help me for this." So it was moved to the expo. Sorry, I haven't updated it in some time since then, or in the time since then. Uh, Nearly 2 years ago now, I was thinking about how unfun a majority of underwater levels in Sonic games are. Or at least they aren't fun to move around in. They're simply long and sluggish to get through, and often a player's reaction to falling in the water is to get out of it as soon as possible. Even a newer game like Sonic Colors has this problem. Aquarium Park was at its most fun when you were speeding through the water with the drill wisp, and then it hit me. What if Sonic had access to that kind of movement system at will? The result is the following system. If Sonic rolls while underwater and then jumps, he will perform the spin swim, allowing multiple directional movement similar to the drill wisp or perhaps Knights. The spin swim will slow down and stop soon enough depending on how fast you were rolling. However, to cancel it on a whim, simply press the jump button again. It will also, at least in theory, stop if you bump into something. This is all because I suddenly became interested in assembly code. I'd been watching the hacking contest for years, and I became fascinated with how the Genesis and its emulation really works. Did some research, then started editing in assembly about a year ago. By now, I have learned a lot about art editing, level editing, hex editing, physics, and even a little bit of sound. Unfortunately, figuring all that out took up most of my time. Alright, so this is just personal stuff, but he was nice enough to change the level select code to 1 so that Aquatic Ruin can also be tried out with relative ease. So let's do Sonic Learns the Spin Swim. What about the water levels in Donkey Kong and Super Mario? That was a very weird replacement for the Sega there.
You can pick up a boulder with relative ease. I forget the lyrics.
I know, right?
Sonic Eraser representation. Did you see that?
I'm sure it was in there somewhere. As far as Slytherin, your question, swimming levels in DKC and Mario, I always thought were pretty fun. I'm kind of disagreeing with this guy's assessment, rather, of Aquarium Park in Sonic Colors, though.
Excuse me. This is Sonic can swim too. Oh, look at all this water! Wow.
Oh, for sure. All right, let's have ourselves a look-see. So, will it do it out of a spin dash? Ah, it will. Okay, cool. It is a bit unwieldy. Hey, clutch.
Oh, so it's just like a huge jump through the water. It's not like a swimming animation.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I quite like it.
Yeah, Green Hill's looking a lot more like Wet Hill right now.
Oh shit, we've got a jokey boy. Alright, so this is actually pretty easy to activate by spin dashing.
Look at all these giant walls that weren't here previously.
Yeah, well, you know, this is just kind of a little bit of a, I guess you can't call it a sandbox, more like a tank to test this out. Alright, and then Emerald Hill 2 is just normal. So, can I not? Okay.
Swim lessons zone.
Let's reload that. Imagine if it was yellow, then it would be piss high zone. Yes.
Remember, everybody knows this probably by now, but he only can't swim because Yuji Naka believed that hedgehogs could not swim. I believe someone had told him that, and so he made it so Sonic could not swim in the game.
Yeah. And then everybody at Sega was like, Yuji, you silly fuck. You son of a bitch.
And then he went on to direct part of, I desperately wanted to say Mighty Number 9, that is not correct. What's that game he made?
Balan Wonderworld.
Balan, yeah. He went on to like make half of that, and then Square Enix kicked him out.
Swift says, bruh. This is pretty legit. I would be all for a hack that has this as a central mechanic. I don't know why Coconuts was just fucking hanging on the wall, but you know, sure.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him. Can you believe that I didn't think hedgehogs could swim? Ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't think that's why I'm supposed to feel sorry for him, but it's why I'm sorry for him now.
Alright. Oh god. There was a terrible noise.
Did you drown in the press A to get out of the water hack?
Nah, I didn't. I got close once. Imagine a hack of Balan Wonderworld that allowed multiple buttons. I wouldn't know. I haven't played the actual game.
I think they're trying to refer to like multiple abilities.
Not sure. Alright. Very nice of the dude to change level select to just one. Let's give Aquatic Ruin a go.
I wonder if all the levels are just submerged underwater.
Nah, they're not. It's just Act 1 of Emerald Hill to teach you the ropes. Okay. Oh no, Tails! I hope I don't land in the water. Oh no, I landed in the water.
You don't have a companion for Tails right now.
Yeah. Oh no, Tails has dead. Oh, Christ. Alright, well, he's definitely correct in the assumption that it just straight up stops if you...
If you bump into a wall?
Yeah, if you bump into something. Right as a fucking bubble was was spawning too. Jeez. Alright, yeah, that does make it a little harder to use. Obviously, the the level here wasn't designed with this mechanic in mind, so I imagine if it was, okay, that one was pretty decent. That you could do some interesting stuff with the idea for sure. All right. I think that'll do it for that one. Even with the invincibility thing, you still drown. I think it had ran out by the time I drowned. But let's move on. Do we have any more like short demos? Wondering. All right. The first one that I downloaded was Sonic 1 Prototype Ultimate by Matt Gamer. The description for this one is Sonic 1 Prototype Ultimate is a Sonic hack which focuses on recreating the prototype on the final engine. This recreation includes levels, graphics, and music from the prototype, mixed and tweaked with the final version in order to make the original prototype experience much more complete and playable. So, more than likely is a complete hack. Oh no, it just says demo. Right, yeah, okay. It said that this was just like the first 3 zones or something, I think. But another interesting concept here. I see we got the giant ball. Again, this is the prototype. Oh god. But playing by the final game's rules in a sense. Is it still 50 rings for an extra life? We'll find out in a moment. Nope.
Was it 50 in the prototype for an extra life?
Yep.
Huh.
I don't think the special stages are changed any. Oh no, they are. Okay. In fact, this is like the actual test special stage that I'm going through right now. But they put a Chaos Emerald in here. Very nice. Gave me very easy access to it, too. See, the sound effects are a little different on the diamonds. People ship Balin with knights, and it can be adorable. Well, I mean, if that's what they like, you know? Then by God, it's their right to like it. Alright, hopefully the spike behavior is not the same, and hopefully I also don't fall down there to find out. Okay, cool. I didn't.
Well, well, actually, that might still be the same on the final build. I was gonna say, because it's the final engine, maybe they didn't have the spike glitch in it. But
oh, no, but in the prototype, the spike glitch was even worse. So if I had fallen on it with, like, you know, the fucking invincibility on. Like, not even the invincibility saves you.
Hmm.
That's how goddamn OP, I see this also has the smooth scrolling on. Which is a little weird, because I thought the last special stage played kind of the way Sonic 1 usually does. In terms of that.
Do you think if video game villains really wanted to kill you, they would just put you in a stage with a whole bunch of spikes in?
That would be one way to do it.
Why do we have to make 8 different fun levels?
Because it's the new gaming experience. For Sega. Boss, what's a Sega? Can I put that clip in Trip server? Really, you can do whatever you want with the clip, yo. Listen, I'm just astounded that you found me funny enough to make a clip in the first place.
I made a clip of you.
You made a clip to mock me.
And?
I have nothing more to add on to that. Thank you very much.
I respect you, Barnacle Man.
Man, I just realized it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, my place. That's pretty chilly. It's not the most chilly, but it's pretty fucking chilly.
I do not know what that is.
I think that would be, like, maybe -1 or 2 Celsius.
That's serviceably chilly.
Very nice that the invincibility is still there. It didn't clip all the way. That's unfortunate. I haven't used clips on YouTube, so I don't know if it's any easier or harder to do than it is on Twitch. -1C. Gotcha. I wonder if... Oh, well, they still got the UFOs in the background. Still got a bunch of spikes around, too. I wonder if... I'm surprised I was able to kill that guy with just jumping. Wonder if... I still gotta pound the fucking pillars down. Or if they had the sense to make that automatic, like in the final game in this here hack. Oh, it is literally 11:39 p.m. Yep, it's 12:39 p.m. in my time zone. Would be 9:39 for Mr. Joshman. Nice of them to have the block like all the way fucking over there. You think Styx the Badger might be freaking out in this level? Styx the Badger's always freaking out. Oh, that Styx. Always has something to complain about. She does have 0 chill, Katie. Oh, they got the spike jutting piston still here. That's nice. Oh, she probably does have high blood pressure just from all the fucking stress. Oh God. Ooh. Goodness. This enemy placement and obstacle placement, it's really getting me. Okay. So, spikes here. Am I home free? Yes, I am. Okay, cool. Styx always gets fired up when things go wrong. Well, that'd be true. She gets fired up when things are going right. She's a crazy motherfucker.
They ever bring that character back?
I don't think that Styx is coming back now. They really did like her though for a good bit, so I don't know, maybe, I guess.
Should just show up in Frontiers.
Yeah.
Like, be like the final boss of Frontiers.
Yeah, right at the final boss, Sonic's like down and out, and then all of a sudden, hey Sonic! Or, you know, I can't do a Styx voice at all. And then there's Styx, and Sonic is like, oh God, I thought we got rid of you. And then Styx is like, oh God, we saved you. And then she does a thing, and then Sonic's free to fight the final boss. So this is my pro Sonic Frontiers leaks. Oh God, you do have to pound the thing down. That's so inconvenient.
It's is it Carnival Night?
The one in Sonic 3?
Sonic 3? Yeah.
What about Carnival Night?
Well, it's the thing where you gotta go up and down and
yeah.
up and down and...
Yes, indeedly doodly. You made her sound drunk? I made her sound like a chain smoker, which she has light elements of. Oh my God, let me through. Well, I'm done for. Well, I'm surprisingly not done for. She's got some light elements of smoker voice. Really getting into them cigarettes early. It was a family tradition. Mama always feeds the baby cigarettes. Yeah, feeds. When they're 4 weeks old. This is one of the worst memes I think I've come up with. Four-week-old baby Styx the badger eating cigarettes.
I desperately wanted to do the Jimmy Neutron, yeah, birth somewhere, but I couldn't find a way to fit it in there.
Yeah, birth. Hugh really is a terrorist for making that woman experience that, though. He made me experience the miracle of childbirth again and again and again.
Which do you think is worse? He made me experience the miracle of childbirth, or he made me experience high tide?
Well, you know, drowning is pretty painful. But I'd have to say, making someone fucking give birth repeatedly, I think that one might take the cake. Because at least that guy, you know, he drowned, but he eventually got some relief from it. By dying. That was indeed a SpongeBob reference, Swift. Oh, of course, that wasn't a fucking invincibility. Alright. Thank God. Bubble Buddy episode indeed. My friend's in there. Congratulations.
It's his first time on his own.
Once again, congratulations. Okay, so it does have the extra little bit of level design in here. That's nice. This level literally gives Sonic third-degree burns. Yeah, no, it wasn't nice. I can definitely see why they put the invincibility box in there at the end and cut this part out. Oh god. Are we done? Hey! Every time I'm just like holding on to hope for rings at the end, because it'd be nice to do the special stages too, you know? Oh god, what the hell was that glitch? A very brief visual disturbance there. They keep happening. Alright, I'm getting tired, so I'm heading out. Chat, behave yourself. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Katie. I hope that you enjoyed. And I hope your foot gets better. And you have yourself a good rest and everything. So yeah. Let me just check something briefly. Okay. Although it's gonna be hard to sleep with a foot searing in pain, yeah. I don't envy your position there, Katie. And again, best of luck to you. I don't have to worry about rings so much in this act. I mean, it's just a boss act. I mean, come on. There's no Chaos Emeralds to get. Yes, indeed. Good night to the Katie. Oh, Jesus, they put 3 of them here? Fuck, man, that's... Alright. I somehow made it through there. Just noticed I have 14 lives. How the fuck did that happen? Goodness gracious. Okay, let me through here. That's not cool. The spikes are somehow not completely going in the ground. If you were to replace any badniks and replaced it with splats, which badnik would you choose? That douchebag in Spring Yard Zone that like rolls up on you. So you know he's got Sonic's abilities and all that.
What about the what are they? The Scythers, the ones that throw their spikes at you, that claw at you.
I think this was a Sonic 1 specific question, but I would much rather take splats in fucking Metropolis Zone than Slicer. Metal Sonic's grandpa. Sure, we'll accept that as canon. If it's not Gerald Robotnik. Okay, I just had to just fucking force my way through that part. This is a very perilous situation now with 0 rings. Just because that one part is bullshit. Technically, in a way, Gerald Robotnik is Metal Sonic's great-grandfather due to Eggman creating metal. Oh, right, yeah. Because he's Eggman's grandfather. Yes. I was a little confused there for a moment. But Swift, you are more uppity on the Sonic lore today than I have been, which is depressing, kinda. I'm supposed to be a big fucking Sonic nerd. I don't know why the capsule's all the way over there, but sure, whatever. Alright, so this is, from what I understand, the last zone. And this, very, very eyesore-y. Josh is gonna kill me for this, but eyesore, of course, being the phrase that Canadians use when they're apologizing but want to be brief.
I really thought you were gonna go for a racist Chinese joke.
No! What the fuck? Oh, I was going for stupid Canadian stereotypes. Josh, what the hell? Alright, fine, I'll take it this way. I don't know if this quite qualifies for epilepsy warning there, Swift. I don't think it's that busy. Or, well, no, it's busy, it's just not that flashy is what I meant to...
That sign does say good luck.
Yeah, buddy. Lord knows I'm gonna need it.
It's kind of neat how in a bunch of Japanese games they always use gratuitous English in signs or places like that.
It's considered cool over there, as far as I know, anyway. To say a random phrase in English.
I heard that Sonic's Japanese voice actor only got the role because he could say English words kind of well.
Well, I mean, he's fluent.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's entirely the case, but I think that's probably why they have Sonic randomly say stuff in English, is because, like, they either found out or knew beforehand that he was fluent in English, so they're like, oh shit, well, you got a good Sonic voice. Why don't we just make you say some stuff in English every now and then? Don't forget he was also an English teacher. Yeah.
Everybody's all up in arms about shit Ikuzo, but I thought it was alright.
It's a fun moment for sure. I don't know why a special stage ring didn't spawn there, but could show off that Sonic still had his cool little jump from the prototype.
I wonder if Shadow the Hedgehog was nearly as edgy in Japan as it is here. Because, like, everybody says damn every 10 seconds in that game.
Yeah, but, you know, we don't have a translation, or we probably do, come to think of it, of the Japanese script, but, you know, it's probably a little harder to come by. Okay, Slytherin says, gotta go to work now, you guys have a nice night. Well, Slytherin, I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here. Good luck at work, and I look forward to seeing you if and whenever you happen by next. So you have yourself a good time.
But what I was saying is that they say damn every 10 seconds in that game. And
yeah,
the Japanese media is used to having worse words not be like a curse word, you know? Because they had Sonic say shit casually in Sonic X. So I wonder if it's just not as like, I can't believe he said that word, kind of, you know, that our version had.
Instead of it's taking, it's like candy, God damn it, instead of it's like taking candy from a baby, in order to get that edge factor, Shadow instead says, it's like recreationally taking drugs.
But then they have to, like, do a scene where he fucking gets himself up on heroin.
Our favorite Shadow the Hedgehog cutscene. There's a special ring. Certainly had enough for it last time to know why it spawned, or why it didn't spawn, rather.
Still would have been edgy in our version if they had a scene where he, like, tightens up his arm and stabs himself with a heroin needle.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Why did they rate this E10?
I think they really shouldn't have pussied out. They were going for a hard T. And then E10
were.
And then E10 just kind of happened to come out the second they were almost pushing the T-rated game out the door. And then they toned it down to get E10.
Am I alive right now?
No, I don't think you are. I think the stream got disconnected.
Okay. It disconnected for a moment, and then we're back. That was very strange. Just like that death. Just flew right into the wall there.
The YouTube got wind of me saying Shadow the Hedgehog does heroin, and they're like, shut that shit down, kill it right now.
And man, as soon as the mention of Vector going to a strip club, all bets were off. YouTube couldn't handle that.
Mm-hmm. This incident increased worldwide terrorist activities. Sonic the Hedgehog was arrested.
Brandon and Josh were arrested. Nah, that's not as impactful sounding.
Nor is it as stupid as Sonic the Hedgehog was arrested. Right after this incident increased worldwide terrorist activity. It's so absurd and silly. That's why it's my favorite line in the whole game.
I think it would come off a lot worse if the narrator wasn't as good as he is. Cause like the narrator has like such a voice and a way of delivery to where like I can be like, yeah, that's believable. It's still like a silly line and whatnot, but your suspension of disbelief, or at least mine, can kind of be distracted by the cool factor of the narrator. But if the narrator had a voice that was, you know, just slightly different in whatever which way, then, you know, perhaps it wouldn't have that sort of factor to it, and things would be a lot worse off. All right, I'm not getting that invincibility right now.
Oh my god! I just remembered a hack I wanted you to play.
What's
not
that?
it's not part of this contest, but I desperately want. There's a hack of Sonic 1. Hold on, somebody just said a really long thing in the chat.
And that's what YouTube really goes crazy for, is if somebody uses, my god, a swear word in one of their comments. I'll have a gander at that in a moment.
Anyway, as I was saying, there's a hack that I desperately want you to play, where it's Sonic 1, I believe. But every time you get hit, it takes away some of the blast processing, and it becomes a little bit crustier.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen that one. I think I've even tried it out a little bit.
Have you? Did I miss it? Oh no.
I don't think it was on stream. I think I just tried it out of curiosity. Well, we did have Sonic go to a casino, and Sonic being violated by robot arms shaking the ever-loving shit out of him to get the rings. Like it's basically shouting, "Give me my fucking rings!" Yeah, you know.
Oh, he's talking about the claw in the Sonic Adventure thing. I see.
Yeah, Casinopolis. You know, it's not a place that you want to go. Oops, I died.
But yeah, I love the idea of that blast processing hack, and I would love to see it.
It's an interesting one, for sure.
Because eventually, if you're bad enough at the game, it looks like an Atari game, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Faux show, yo. Alright, Robotnik. You sick son of a bitch.
Have they ever brought blast processing back?
What is a marketing thing?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I do like how everyone just kind of says that was marketing bullshit, but there was at least some kind of a basis for them trying to emphasize that. Oh, I thought the description said it was just the first three zones. All right, well, we'll just leave it at that. It's got elements of the prototype in here. It's a very interesting way to go about like doing. Oh man, what if the prototype had the finished game engine and shit? So it was a good one. I liked it. All right. Next up is Sonic 1 Flying Palm Trees Edition by Fatal Pepper 66. The description for this says, so I'd like to introduce you to my other Sonic 1 disassembly modification. Yes, it would seem there is nothing unusual in it, but that isn't true. Palm trees here got a new appearance, which one you will probably see for the first time. Uh, you've just found out the main feature of this hack, but unfortunately it covers only the first zone. Now let's move on to the other info. Level layouts, palettes, and art were changed. Custom music was inserted. Each act now has its own palette. Unusual level design, I guess. More hard boss fights. All of this also await you in this hack. Special stages weren't edited. Only had 3. 2 of them are complete, and the third has only 1 act. Which is impossible to pass. So your great journey will stop at Abyss. But will
I
the game
think
be...
I
What's
think
that?
your stream shut down again.
Didn't it? So I was lagging. Didn't give me a disconnect.
Mm.
But will the game be 100% completed? That's all. Have a good playtime. Alright. So this one was, again, Sonic 1 Flying Palm Trees Edition.
Also, you have no idea how badly, as soon as that started and you said my Sonic disassembly, I desperately wanted to scream disassemble dead. I couldn't help myself.
The irony of you mentioning wanting to scream something, and then it was the fucking meme porn screen scream playing. Amazing. What about a prototype of a prototype of a prototype, etc.? Oh, hey, Trip. How goes? Alright, so, here we go. Sonic Palm Tree. Flying palm trees. Goodness. Yikes, did someone freaking murder someone in the Sega logo? No, that's like a meme soundbite from like some porn. Or I guess that was the guy's gasm scream, I guess.
Oh, did they put the loud in there?
Yeah.
They put the loud in there, didn't they?
That was a beautiful way of wording it. You gotta press the up.
You gotta press the up.
Does this have spin dash? No, it does not. Okay. Very Sonic 1 in that respect. Now, Trip, yes, Prawn. Trip, you may be wondering, where the hell is Rabid? We just kind of thought that he would be here.
Yeah, you just kind of thought he would be here. This is your setup.
Oh, you're the one that was like, hey guys, I'm all good for talking. But then again, I guess I was the one that brought up in the first place that I would be available tonight, and the next few. I don't know, Rabid just kind of disappeared at some point.
He's probably playing some video games. He bought a lot when he was on trip.
Oh, yeah?
And on vacation. Wink.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he bought quite a few video games. Is it a spike and a rock? How rude.
Yeah, that is pretty rude. If there was a Sonic All-Stars. I suppose.
Isn't there? There are several Sonic All Stars already, aren't there? There are so many Sonic compilations.
I think
like...
All Stars in the sense of the graphics being improved.
Oh, okay. Jokes on you! I never eat those things. I like them enough, but I almost never buy them when there's full donuts available.
I know there are Tim Hortons in my general vicinity. I don't know where the closest one is, but if I ever do get the conscious idea to go to one, I will try Tim Bits in Trip's honor.
I remember, well, okay, they're all right. Like, I enjoy them, right? But there's a whole chocolate long john in there. I'm not gonna not buy that because there's a small chocolate thing instead.
Well, I mean, that's just... Oh god, that act was short. That's just the running gag that Trip has, you know? He plays ultra stereotypy Canada Man. That's the character's name, Canada Man. Well, I really like the teal they're using on this act. That's really nice. Life goal is to buy a double-double and cheers it with Georgia.
She'd have to come back to Canada first.
Or wherever there's a Tim Hortons in the United States. It seems like they're fairly well spread enough. I know they got one in my neck of the woods, but I'm also like right fucking next to Canada, so you mean my famed character Timmy Wayne? I don't remember him being named Timmy Wayne. Was that a how the fuck do I have 184 rings?
I just kind of thought that was you.
When did we establish his name as Timmy Wayne? Was he just Canada Man for his first couple appearances, and then we gave him a name somewhere?
I kind of thought your middle name was The.
Ha ha ha! Alright, I'm gonna go top path here, because that was a very strange path that was going on. Oh no, it makes me go on that strange path. Oh, got it, I have speed shoes now. That's not fun. I did it in the beginning of the NHL Sim stream. I don't remember this one bit. I don't remember this one Tim bit.
I will choose not to mock you for that, because that was a fairly stylish one.
So thank you for not mocking me. Okay, now this is just the end of Green Hill Act 3. You can definitely see why this is a one zone hack. Actually, no, they changed up the level design some more. They just used a small portion of Green Hill Act 3. Hey, that was a nice... I believe today was NHL opening day. Not sure. Did they do the international games today?
I know it's post-season baseball going on.
Yeah. Yep. MLB postseason's been going on for a few days. I need to check up on the scores for that, actually. Oh, God. What the fuck? Oh, man. I know he said harder bosses, but Jesus Christ. Alright, this is going to be an interesting one to figure out.
Oh, it's up there? Oh, there's two of them. No, there's just the balls. I see.
Alright, well, that was the one hit that I had. Alright, nah. He's got a readable pattern.
I don't like sports, but I'm glad that people do.
And experts. There's a part of the year where literally every sport is happening, and it's beautiful. It's, oh shit, I beat him!
Did they have lacrosse?
I don't know when lacrosse season usually goes. Don't know if that's a winter sport or a summer one. I presume it depends on whether it's indoor or outdoor.
Did they have LaCroix?
They might very well have LaCroix. Alright. That one was pretty good.
You didn't quit. You didn't. They better have LaCroix.
I don't know. I've never tried it, so I can't say whether or not I hope that they have it. Alright. That one was pretty good. Hopefully
Yeah,
it develops into a whole game.
but so they don't have literally every sport. If they don't have lacrosse,
Guess not. It's a spring summer sport. Gotcha. Alright. So we had those. We did Sonic CD. Faster time travel. Learns to spin swim.
do they have curling? Curling matters to Canadians for some reason.
All right. Josh, I think you're gonna like the name of this hacker. So we've only got 2 left. The next one is Sonic Overclocked by Roby1 Kenobi.
That's cute. Do
Yeah.
we decided on what color Chaos Emeralds these are going to be?
Oh fuck no! Nobody's suggested any of that. Oh, I forgot that was supposed to be a thing. The description for this one is, so I don't have a story, I just wanted to make something that would hopefully be fun. I probably will make a story later. This is not a finished product, only a demo. Things can and will change. Beware of bugs. Note, levels will all get a layout overhaul for the 256th time. Some will get art overhauls. Control B or C is jump, A is nothing, down and jump is spin dash. There's a double jump, and then you can press down in the air to do an air roll, presumably for like jumping off of springs where Sonic isn't automatically in a ball. And this one also has the super peel out. Scream bug in DCZ Act 2 boss. Therefore, that act has been cut from this version. Okay. So that one is Sonic Overclocked. Yes, curling is happening. Yeah, they played in the Winter Olympics, so I can.
Curling is simultaneously the most boring and also the most gripping sport I can think of.
Aw, man. They're sweeping. That was a very interesting Sega logo at the beginning, by the way.
You see, the sweep is actually a very technical thing because it smooths out the ice as to how far the rock will go.
Mm-hmm. Sonic's sprite looks a little weirdly proportioned in this one.
It's Green Plains Zone.
Yeah, buddy.
Everybody's favorite. I don't like this running animation with his feet.
Yeah, it's a little weird, his animation and his sprite here. The double jump works, so we can say that much.
This can be the white emerald.
I actually do kind of dig his full speed running animation. I'll say that about this sprite sheet. Curling can be mesmerizing. I did catch it live like during the 2010 Olympics.
So did I.
And rub it in my face, why don't you? Wait, hold on. Were you in like actual attendance for curling?
No, not curling. I was only really there for a couple of hockey games, but
Yeah. Yeah, this fucker saw Canada win the gold medal in hockey in the Olympics. And if I never brought that fact up to Trip before, I would be extremely surprised because, like, we're the sports guys on this channel.
Oh, wait, yeah. I went to the Vancouver Olympics because I live pretty close to Vancouver. My uncle bought tickets.
And they were prohibitively expensive, presumably.
I mean, it's the Olympics.
Certainly. Must have been one hell of an experience, though.
Yeah, yeah. One of the only hockey games I've seen live, and it was the Olympics. So,
Yeah,
that's
goddamn.
interesting.
Alright, what we got here? Oh, fuck, the drill car. They actually made it a little more challenging because you got a inclined... Oh, okay, never mind. He takes less hits. Time to move to LA in like 10 years? No. LA's a terrible place to live.
Oh! The grass flashing when he gets hit. I don't like it. No. Get it away from me.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's... Oof. He did say, at least, though, that this is a fairly, like, unfinished hack, so... But that's where the Olympics will be. Well, you don't have to fucking live in LA to, you know...
Yeah, I don't live in Vancouver, but I went there. So...
Let's just all be thankful, for the sake of Josh's safety, that he wasn't in Vancouver a year and 4 months later. This is just straight up the end of Chemical Plant Act 1. I don't remember the description saying that this was like a one hack, or a one zone hack. Yeah, and this one just has...
You read the whole thing out loud, yeah?
Yeah, I did. Okay, this is very different level design now. Oh wait, hold on, it does the thing. Yeah, okay. So press down and then Sonic will curl up in the air like that. Okay, that's a good showing of that. And then of course there's the double jump.
I like this falling sprite.
Yeah, this falling sprite's good.
This can be the pink emerald.
Ooh, we're going into the super early Sonic, currently non-canon emeralds now.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. I didn't know he was gonna take less hits on that one. Goodness gracious. And indeed, Trip, that was the event I was referring to. Interesting, they're using the fucking Sonic and Knuckles collection ice cap music for like Mystic Cave. Fucking weird. The sound of the music and the aesthetic of the stage just don't match, man.
For Mystic Cave!
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I had an air bubble in my throat, and body just wanted me to fucking burp, and I couldn't. Also, my ears popped when I said that, so it'll be really interesting to hear how that sounds on playback. And this one's pretty barren. It's almost as if the guy said that this hack is really unfinished. Alright. So it was only one act for that one. This one is alright. It needs work. But the entrant very clearly said, you know, that was kind of, you know, the thing. He made that very clear in the description. So we have just one more to cover here. And then that'll be it for all the hacks in this one. So let me scroll down to wherever the hell it is. Okay. Last one here is Sonic Maxi Drive by Speems. The description for this one is: furious after several attempts to annihilate the Blue Hedgehog, Dr. Robotnik, aka Eggman, was hard at work struggling to come up with a new plan. After a little while, he finally came back with an idea. An elaborate machine labeled the Maxi Drive was created, and it was capable of massive amounts of devastating destruction. It was no secret on what the first target was: South Island. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's how the description is written. The first blast was successful, as Green Hill was absolutely devastated and mostly devoid of life. Sonic returned just minutes after the energy blast, and he was quick to notice what happened. Despite the
Were you
success...
about to say the fuck blast earlier?
No.
Okay.
Just
trying to say the fuck.
Despite the successful use of the Maxi Drive, Dr. Robotnik knew if he wanted to annihilate the rest of Sonic's home, he would need the Chaos Emeralds. Loads of badniks were sent out to stop anyone who dared to try and obtain the multicolored gemstones. However, those badniks weren't counting on the fact that Sonic is already out to find the emeralds and turn badniks' heads everywhere. Go, Sonic! Retrieve the lost Chaos Emeralds, restore peace to the lands you explore, and take down the nefarious Doctor's schemes. This is a demo build. Oh, go on.
This one sounded like a real red emerald candidate.
This is a demo build for SHC 2022, and it has changed quite a bit since last year. It contains the first two completed zones, Rust Hill and Sunken Ship, alongside full access to special stages. Okay, so we got two zones here for this one. Oh shit, it's Georgia. Oh shit. How you doing?
Hello, sis.
It's going good. A little curious as to where Rabid is, but...
She killed him and ate his liver.
Oh, okay. I hope you're enjoying that liver. But otherwise, you know, it's been fine. Finished the Extra Life announcement video. That's coming later today.
Ooh, who's gonna be in that?
Well, my voice and mentions of other people.
Yeah.
We'll leave the details, you know, for when that releases at some point in the afternoon after whenever the fuck I wake up.
Oh man.
But yeah, Sonic 1 Maxi Drive, or was it just Sonic Maxi Drive? It was just Sonic Maxi Drive. Alright.
George has been real quiet since this liver eating accusation happened. I'll say that much.
Yeah, that was a beautiful like trumpet Sega. Alright, Speems. What do you got for us with these two? Alright, well, this is turning out to be very... Oh, no, he's changing it. He started it out the same, but now it's changed.
So, oh yeah, I see this is just like a brown green hill zone.
Ah, yeah.
Because it was destroyed in the nuclear blast. Oh no. Transformed from the norm by the nuclear goop. That's it.
Uh-oh. Alright, so I see that there's a dash here. There's a spin dash. Okay, there's no peel out.
Oh! Who's that?
Hello.
Oh, hey, Rabid.
Apparently you've already been streaming for over an hour. Oops.
Oh, it's Real Taylor.
It was kind of...
Oh,
We're on the literal last hack of the day.
Ha.
how do you feel without your liver?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I
you.
don't know.
How do you feel without your liver?
I didn't know
it's a
my liver
homing
was
attack.
gone, to be honest.
Yeah, Georgia ate your liver.
Oh, damn.
It's pretty easy to not notice that kind of thing, so, you know, I can't be, I
He
can't
doesn't-
blame you.
He doesn't drink. He doesn't need his liver.
Okay,
I
it was,
suppose, yeah. A point there.
it was interesting, though. That wasn't just, it wasn't just a dash, it's like a straight-up homing attack. That's nifty.
So, what all did I miss?
6 other hacks,
Cool.
and we've been debating as to which color Chaos Emerald they are, or at least I proposed that at the beginning, and then no one did that.
Rust Hill Zone.
Yeah, Josh has been assigning Chaos Emerald colors to the last 3 hacks, including this one.
Well, clearly this is the, poopy brown emerald.
Is that a color? Is that new for Frontiers? Are they putting Poopy Brown in Frontier?
They better.
Oh, fuck. Poopy Brown Emerald. Hype. It grants the user the luxury of never having to take a shit. Oh god, that was fast. I like how they're also putting, like, digitized Jason Griffith voice clips in this one.
Are they?
I wouldn't know.
Sick.
Yeah, sorry, I can't screen share.
We don't all have a Josh computer.
Is it the Sonic Rush ones that are already kind of compressed and they just go woo, but there's like some static in there?
I am not sure where these ones come from. I know he has like a hurt noise when he gets hit. Yeah, so that just played. And one for when he dies, too. Goodness. I'm about to get a game over here. Fuck! The game just fucking threw me into that game over. And that was Act 3 as well. So, fuck, I gotta...
Oopsie poopsies.
Imagine not being able to screen share. Well, you got a fucking gaming PC, Trip, so stop bragging.
Georgia says hello as well.
Hello there, Jorgo.
I desperately have been debating whether or not I should bring Granger back, but she hates that.
Granger.
Trip
I don't
says-
know why she hates Granger specifically. That was the one she seemed like repulsed by.
I don't know the context, and therefore cannot agree or disagree on whether her dissatisfaction is reasonable. Well, Georgia, your computer always crashes, apparently.
Well, I mean, Brandon and I could screen share while streaming, but that'd make the stream run like fucking ass, so...
Yeah, like, the game would slow down and the stream would run horribly, so...
Do not, she says.
But who's that directed toward?
It's directed to everybody except for me, who is not at fault.
Well, I would assume it'd be you, because of the Granger thing, but...
And see, when Sonic beats the level, he goes, "Oh yeah!" So that could be from any game. Oh no, you know what would be hilarious? Is if these clips ended up being from Sonic X Leapster.
Oh yeah, that existed.
Yeah,
Did they record new dialogue for that?
they did.
Yeah, they did. They had animated cutscenes in that game.
Sure did. It's one of the most interesting Sonic games. They like made original sprites for I guess Amy would be the most prominent example, because like with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, they only changed them slightly, but they did whole ass new sprites for like Amy in the Sonic 3 and Knuckles style. Like, that's insane.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, it's for the Leapster, so it's an edutainment game.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, what's in the...
Its existence is more interesting than actually playing it.
Yeah.
Did they get him to go 5 + 5 = 10?
Yes. Alright, so the special stages here are interesting because it's Sonic 4 style. You're controlling the movement of the board, but you can also jump. This is so weird. Ah.
I remember not minding it that much in Sonic 4, but it's weird seeing it in, like, the Sonic 1 style.
Yeah.
Is that why the gates and stuff are blue also, or is that just an aesthetic choice?
It's just aesthetic. But yeah, Sonic X Leapster. Apparently, Leapster games can be played on MAME. I think the Leapster ROM for Sonic X is out there, so you could play it if you have a good MAME setup.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to actually get a good MAME set up. Because I kind of was looking to get arcade games, but if there's Sonic X Leapster involved...
Yeah, man, go for it.
You don't know what MAME is? It's an arcade emulator, and it also emulates other things. But it's mainly arcade games that people use it for.
Absolutely. Okay, so that's zone number 1. Out of the few Sonic games I don't own, I sadly don't have that, despite owning a Leapster at some point, funnily enough. Interesting.
I was too old for Leapsters by the time that was a thing.
Yeah, that game came out in 2007. We were 13 at the time, so...
Yeah.
Hey sis, let me ask you a question in the chat. But while we're waiting for that, are you saying you would not play Sonic X Leapster right now? You would not tomorrow go play Sonic Leapster?
I doubt she has any interest in playing
Not
Sonic
her,
Leapster.
you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I mean...
I would play it out of morbid curiosity, and
basically.
I would definitely, like, if I had access to it and everything, I probably would do, like, a full playthrough of it for, you know, something like an Extra Life.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to go through the trouble of, like, setting that all up, though.
Ooh, wait a minute. That sounds like if I set that up, that might be a fucking cool dare thing for you to do. You know, Mothers Against Drunk. This is going to be a Mothers Against Drunk Driving thing that did not work out. I'm bailing from this bit. My question was, what are you going to be for Halloween?
Also, Georgia, you never answered the question of who that don't was directed toward.
Oh, you can skip like a stone on the water. Sick.
It's just like
Wow, I can't
Sonic
believe
2, 8-bit.
I didn't remember that was a thing there. I was gonna accuse him of ripping off Kiddy Kong.
Well, I mean, to be fair, most people don't remember Sonic 2 past, like, maybe the hang glider part.
Yeah, that's true, because most people couldn't beat fucking hang whatever. the
You
fuck
gonna
you
be
call it.
Lady Dimmadome for Halloween? Classic.
Aw, shit, dude.
Yo. It was directed at Josh. Gotcha. I'm
but
saying-
sis, that's the one person I said it couldn't be directed at.
You don't make the rules. Man, Sonic, you really do like getting fucked by spikes, don't you? This is a really nice aesthetic for a level, just to get that out of the way. I quite like the way this one looks.
Owner of Castle Dimmadome. I like this. I like this new character they've made.
I feel like they don't really give you a whole lot of time to go through that bit. Don't we all like getting fucked by spikes? Georgia, you are more than welcome to speak for yourself.
Sonic the Hellraiser edition.
I know, right?
When Sonic the Hellhog.
Sonic the Hellhog. What about fucking Cold Steel the Hedgehog?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Why do I remember that name?
No, wait, no, it's Cold Steel the Hedgehog, excuse me.
That was someone's Sonic OC meme.
Yeah. Nothing personnel, kid.
Dude, in the back of Jay Leno's basement, found this weird, creepy cartridge of Mario 64, and on it, when I put it in my N64, it told me 7 days. And then eventually, after I finished playing the game, I died in a very horrible, gruesome way.
Well, you see, Cold Steel was born with a special power, and he's stronger than all his classmates in the Sonic Fighting Academy.
Is this like Luniversity, where it's just Sonic the Hedgehog running a fighting academy?
I don't know. That's just his backstory. There's no context from what the Sonic Fighting Academy is.
Well, if there's already Sonic the Fighters, I mean, you would think that the Sonic Fighting Academy would be that, right?
Maybe. It could be whatever you want. Sonic doesn't have continuity.
There's a very loose sense of it. Fucking
And then
Izuka, man.
And then part of it's already been erased completely because people decided it was bad and the story already said it was gone, so...
Yeah.
Georgia said, Sonic drowned, new creepypasta. So, for Trip, I'll just add on to Georgia's little statement there. This is one for Trip. It has been speculated that Sonic Drowned was written by someone with mental health issues.
Who are you doing an impersonation of?
Chills.
Burger King foot lettuce.
That's Burger King foot lettuce.
Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce.
Do Dr. Pepper the 23 flavored soda?
Dr. Pepper,
Dr. Pepper.
the famous 23 flavored soda, has lots of spin-off products, such as Diet Dr. Pepper. But we're not here to talk about Diet Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce. Today we're here to talk about Hot Dr. Pepper.
Man, I can't believe Eggman flooded Wood Zone.
Yeah, I know, right? I have a feeling I'm meant to skip across this section.
I found a cartridge of Mario 64 in Ryan Reynolds' closet buried under his massive pile of tidy whities. When putting it into my N64, Mario was nowhere to be seen. However, Waluigi was in the main was the main character.
The main correct.
And then I got killed in the end, lol.
Man,
Yay!
Sonic fucking hack, man.
Sonic Hackman.
Where the hell am I supposed to go?
Oh boy, is this one of those where the fuck do I go kind of games?
Is this
Yeah,
two-gear diarrhea?
they have puzzle elements in this one. This one's like really fucking like this one level in particular. It's supposed to have two full zones, but I'm not seeing where I'm supposed to go here.
Is it two-gear diarrhea?
I don't remember what two-gear diarrhea is exactly.
Two-gear diarrhea is the one where you're either going really, really slow or really, really fast. It just kind of snaps into going really fast.
Okay. You start off being like slow as shit, and then immediately like go.
Yeah, and there's no in between. That's two-gear diarrhea.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory actually. Maybe you're supposed to like get on that platform or something and spin dash off that. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's exactly what I was supposed to do.
What do you think of Waluigi being the main antagonist in Mario Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix?
It's about goddamn
it's
time,
something.
really. Man, thank God we were having like an actual conversation there, because me fumbling around, like if I had just been by myself, that would have been one of the worst stream moments in my entire career.
I'm going to destroy my own entire career.
That's how it feels every goddamn time I stream by myself. Gotta say, I love how Sonic skipped across the water in his goddamn falling animation.
Oh, I just now saw that. That's great.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, that is it's very interesting. I thought it would do like a funny thing where he like becomes extra surprised, like he looks down at the water for a second, but that's fun too. That he can just jump around like that.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks, guys.
I mean, it would probably still be quite a surprise to just like suddenly there's cold water in your ass, right? So
Yeah.
I see it still has the spike bug, which isn't really a bug, but they just took out of later versions.
No, I don't think it has a spike bug so much as, like, those platforms are solid from the bottom, so it crushed me.
Oh.
Which, thank God Sim's not watching me right now.
Crushed.
Oh, okay. So it's not for the reason I thought. Some people I know become very, like, jump scared by the fact that the spike glitch exists, because it's so the death is so sudden.
That's a very odd fear.
I've heard like at least 2 people are like that I used to know.
Huh.
Waluigi.
Oh, go on.
Sorry. Waluigi is main correct, but instead of saving Princess Peach, he's guided by the all-powerful Wario apparition to steal everything from the Mushroom Kingdom, and Bowser when he does.
And Bowser, then he does the dab. Yes.
Nice.
Wario apparition game needs to happen. I feel like at least somewhere, like in WarioWare, they definitely should have the next WarioWare be somewhere having the Wario apparition.
I like how because Nintendo's never gonna do a Waluigi game, somebody ended up doing their own, and it's Psycho Waluigi.
Oh yes, we have played that, haven't we?
Yeah, we've sampled it a bit, but we've like never played the whole thing.
What was that one about Toad? Like Toad's Day Out or something?
Yeah. Have I ever played that on stream? I should.
I don't think you have. I don't know if it would be a good idea too, because I fairly certain there are copyrighted clips in there.
Also, can we take I'm going to take a step back and appreciate Georgia's "It's a cold, it's a broken Waluigi." I appreciate that.
Gorilla.
Oh yeah, Gorilla is in that game, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah, that game's neat.
If it's not the very interesting art style, I think one thing about it that always kind of pops into my mind is the level where you're flying around as Mario.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have the awesome face noise that normal Mario does?
I don't think so.
They do like a little high-pitched squeal noise? Yeah.
I'm not familiar with what you're talking about.
I know you've seen it before, because I've played it when you were both around.
Yeah.
And I was introduced to it by Josh in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Eggman, am I just chasing you in a circle? I don't need to walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in circles, walk around in. Apparently that's what I'm doing. Okay, interesting.
I guess you're just like, you know, it's an actual thing where you have to hit him instead of just being an endurance thing.
Yeah, that's rather interesting. Alright, there we go. And he said the guy said that this one was 2 zones long. That was 2 zones. So yeah, that was an interesting one. And indeed, there we are, kicked back to title screen. Yeah,
definitely not the most straightforward, but like, you know.
Yeah, the puzzle elements are hit and miss, but I think that there was some really good art in here, and I liked some of the ideas that this guy was going for. This is a good hack. I like it. Can't wait to see any improvements if there are indeed ones that come along in the future. Sonic Maxa Drive, you get a thumbs up.
So what color Chaos Emerald do you think it'd be?
Well, I already said it's poopy brown.
That feel when you're too tired to think of references to obscure media. Ah man, you know, the Moxie Show, am I right?
Papa Pal Clam.
Hey, Papa Pale Mitch. Boy, that there Samurai Pizza Cats be a funny show. Well, Samurai Pizza Cats isn't so much obscure, I think. It's a little more niche, but
Yeah, it's niche.
like obscurity is something that like nobody knows.
It was it's enough of a cult thing to have gotten like a Blu-ray release.
Yeah. Samurai Pizza Cats. I like how
Ah, fighting crime. Yeah.
I like how that's like the only anime in existence where the original creators are like, yeah, the English version's better.
I'm sure there are other examples, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Fuck. Now see, Trip, that's the obscure shit we're talking about. Who said cats and dogs can't get along? Tama and friends.
Tama and compatriots.
Murder your friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You all right there?
I've had coughs for like the past couple weeks.
Oh man, you've had cough-only COVID.
I know, right?
Or as the cool kids are saying, because they gotta breathe everything. Cough vid.
Cough vid.
Ooh. VHDB, baby. I don't know what that means.
Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust.
Oh, okay, yeah. That is pretty obscure.
Dude, Georgia, how about your favorite thing? Vampire Hunter D.
Oh yeah. Dunpeel Hunter D.
Dampire is what it's called when Shadow the Hedgehog writes it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the hacks are all done. So
What's your favorite out of the hacks I didn't see?
I think my favorite one out of this was I just closed the document that said what it was, but I can I can go back to the list here. So it's called Sonic 1 Ultimate Prototype, where the hack is basically the Sonic 1 prototype build that got released last year to the public. And what if that was a whole game with like the finished game's physics and shit. So you got like some level design elements that carry over from the prototype and the enemy placements and stuff, but with the finished gameplay and stuff. It's a really interesting one.
That's cool.
And I think Maxa Drive here would definitely take second place if or well, no, it does take second place. It just doesn't take first because it's just a demo of two zones. So nothing against it, but you know.
Big Green.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you gotta be pretty into Dragon Ball to know what that is. So do a small hangout sesh, why not? Questions, comments, concerns, complaints. Tell me you
Yeah.
hate me.
I hate you.
Thank you. Whatever you want to talk about. We're here for a bit. I'm barely into Dragon Ball, and I know what that is. What you mean, fool? Well, you got friends who are really into Dragon Ball, so Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Hey
Yeah.
yo.
It's okay to cheat today. That way. Cheat that way.
Hey
What's that a
everyone.
reference to?
This guy's a phony. A big fat phony.
A phony lives here! A big fat phony!
Big fat phony guy is definitely one of my favorite one episode only characters of Family Guy.
Yes.
What the hell was
Cheat
the
that way
question?
is a...
The one that you asked Josh?
He asked me what cheat that way was a reference to. And it's the episode of SpongeBob where Patrick attempts to tell him how to do his driving test through a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Cheat that way, cheat that way. Trip says, I've got friends in low places. Georgia asks, am I your friend in low places? Not those low places, Georgia, you silly head. Silly.
Oh my god. Was it oh no. Okay, you're gonna have to help me out. What Rankin Bass movie has a character that goes silly?
I was thinking it too. It's Frosty the Snowman.
Is it
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman?
Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
the villain magician guy who wants the hat.
It is. Oh my god, that would have fucking killed me the rest of the night if you hadn't told me that.
Well, gee, I don't think the President of the United States can help me. If you're from where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases your blues away. Now I'm from Castle Timidon. Beautiful.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
That's right.
Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Where they'll be hosting Crash Nebula? Oh, nice.
Blubber nuggets. They're chewy.
Farmer Ahab's blubber nuggets. Hey, they're chewy. I think I'm the only one who knows what I'm referencing, and that makes it even funnier.
Good on you, man.
Here's me metaphorically patting on your back. With the world's smallest violin.
Do 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 do.
Fuck. Me making that Fairly Odd Parents reference had me thinking about something from the show. And then me making the SpongeBob reference completely had me forgetting what the hell I wanted to say about Fairly Odd Parents.
Really went downhill, don't you think?
When did Fairly Odd Parents go downhill?
No, I said it really did go downhill, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really sad, too. Because at least the gut punch with SpongeBob was pretty instantaneous. You can point to a definitive, part of its history and be like, yep, that's when it got shitty. Fairly Odd Parents was more like a gradual shift downward. So, like, it fucked with your expectations a little bit more.
I'd say probably the last thing I remember liking is that I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it was like a 3-part special
Wishology.
in like
Wishology?
season 8. Yeah, Wishology.
I remember them hyping the shit out of that one. They played it like a whole bunch, like they did basically all of the specials that they did back in the day around that time, but never catching it. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but never the whole thing. They're like, oh
Oh,
man,
shit.
Wishology special 3-day-a-thon. You get all 3 parts in the course of 3 days. Be sure to tune in. And then they would play like the whole thing, uh, like 50 fucking times a week. So somehow never caught it. Uh, and they were like, oh man, guys, catch it. See, there's like 2 of the 4 members of Kiss in this movie. Great stuff.
And also, Patrick Warburton plays like 2 characters and just uses the same voice for both.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
How many voices can Patrick Warburton do?
I mean, I've heard him be a little bit different before, like Buzz Lightyear and Star Command. But other than that, he just does the usual Patrick Warburton thing, yeah.
Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? Hey, fuck you. I was here first.
Hey, Peter!
Yeah. Just do the Dr. Hartman scene.
Can I borrow your egg, Peter?
I gotta take the fan off the heater. If you use Game Genie, you're a cheater.
Did you, okay. I was looking Game Genie one.
Whenever I have to go to the bathroom, I use my painter. Late night streams, everybody.
Yeah, boy.
That one wasn't nearly as funny to me as the Game Genie one, but
This is the first thing that came to mind.
who are you and what are you doing? Asked Georgia.
What
Oh,
are
who
you?
are you and who are you doing?
Patrick Warburton.
Impressions of famous actor Patrick Warburton? No can do, Dewdrop. It's like the only
Did you
thing I
see
remember that he says in Scream 3.
Did you see the I forget what car insurance commercial it is, but the one where he won't let the guy in because he has a shitty car. Did you ever see that really old ad?
No.
No? Okay.
I have, however, seen the one where he scolds the M&Ms for eating themselves.
That was Patrick Warburton, you're right.
Hey,
Disgusting.
you don't eat your own kind.
And then they just swap bags.
Yeah. And it's too bad that Vinny isn't in this stream because he can actually do like a fucking perfect Patrick Warburton.
Indie play. DMC2 is good.
He's good. I remember when I first found out that J.K. Simmons has been the voice of the yellow M&M for the most part, and that kind of blew my mind.
Yeah, I found that out like some point in my teens, and I was like, oh, holy shit. Yo,
They got Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson in here.
Yeah.
That is surprising and also awesome.
Yeah, it's not a voice he usually does, and like I like that he stuck with it all this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a voice he usually does, but he's done it for years.
Well, I mean, for characters other than the Eminem, you fucking smartass son of a bitch.
Ooh, drama.
Drama Wednesday.
Yeah. Trip says Derek Jeter, but it's spelled
Derek
incorrectly.
Jeter. Derek Jeter.
Derek, there we go. Hey, you playing for the Yankees? That's what I was looking for, lol, says Trip. Well, you got it. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Do 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 do. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. Don't worry, it had nothing to do with the stream.
Bader, Pumpkinator.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the chat, so I figured for like the 2 seconds where it began Peter, you were gonna say Peter like 7 times.
The Peter Emeralds.
This emerald's color is Bader.
Hey, check it out, Lois. I got the super emeralds. Freaking sweet.
I'm hypersonic. Just kidding, it's me, Peter Griffin.
Georgia, save some fucking Timbits for me when you're hogging them all again. Or sorry, there's no when in that sentence. Georgia, how could you?
Yes, how could you?
Chirp says, "Oh my God, Sonic the Hedgehog."
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, freaking sweet.
Man, Georgia right now just be like, I'm in. Gotta get a dramatic shot of a dramatic slow motion shot even of somebody just raining down a box of Timbits on me.
Holy crap, Lois, it's Sonic you.
God, every fucking time you gotta make a Sonichu. When will his villainy ever end?
Well, isn't he in jail right now?
Oh,
Sonichu's not in jail.
No, not the character Sonichu. Sonichu's creator is in jail, and we'll leave it at that.
He's a real bee.
By law, at least one. Help me. I can't get it out of my head. Help. Help. Stop it. Get some help. Pour some Timbits on me. Yeah, you
Hey,
gotta just
Christian.
God.
Oh, yeah. I imagine that as like the song still, but there's like an incredibly obnoxious robot voice that does Timbit's part.
Now, SpongeBob, you gotta record the little the little sound bite of you saying Timbits. I don't wanna.
It still blows my mind that he auditioned for SpongeBob with that voice at first, the Plankton voice, and then they said, "So you didn't get the SpongeBob role, but we think you'd be perfect for this villain guy we're doing."
I mean, there are some auditions where people just go in for shits and giggles, you know.
Yeah, Mario was like that.
Hello there, it's me, SpongeBob.
Yeah, hey Gary, he did that. He did that on the DVD commentary. It was like
Yeah.
I auditioned for the SpongeBob role with that voice, and it was like, hey Gary, how you doing? And it's like,
Imagination.
but yeah, everybody knows the story of Charles crashing the Mario audition right at the end by now. So that also happened to Mario.
And of
Hey,
course, he ran out the tape, and they're like, "Stop, stop, stop! That's enough. We can't record anymore. Go
there's no
home. We'll
tape.
call you back."
The
Oh, my
robotic
Mario,
voice.
get the pizza pie.
The robotic voice is accurate. Yeah, you know. That just makes the meme even better. You got all the Timbits raining down in slow motion. You're laying in some kind of pose, head back on like one of those long couches or maybe a bed, and it's just like pour some Timbits on. Beautiful stuff.
Pour
Wait,
some Timbits on me.
hold on. Was his audition the only one sent to Nintendo, or
They did mention that, yeah.
huh? I never knew that part. It's like the people in charge are just listening it over. It's like, oh god, everybody's doing the same. Oh hey, I'm a guy from Brooklyn voice. When the hell are we gonna? Oh hey, let's make a pizza pie. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, like, you know, their casting thing was like, all right, he's an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, and when you think Italian plumber from Brooklyn, you generally think, hey, it's me, I got my ass crack sticking out, bada bing, bada boom.
If you weren't gonna mention the ass crack, I was so fucking prepared to do so. Hey yo, it's me Mario. Look at my ass.
And Charles Martinet was also gonna do that at first, but then at the very last second, he's like, you know what? No, this is like for kids. Why don't I?
Yeah, this is a game
Woohoo!
for,
It's a me.
this is a game for children. And then but he had already thought of that. He was thinking about doing something different while they were counting down from 3. So that was what he came up with at the end of his 2-second prep.
Yeah, it was a very spur of the moment thing.
This is beautiful the way things worked in the gaming industry back in the 90s, man. And recently I showed Georgia one of Charles Martinet's other very prestigious roles. I am Dracula, and
It's kind of wild that Charles has technically been voicing Mario since 1992, but he wasn't in like an actual game until like 95.
crazy. I'll do that. I'll record the Timbits thing. In the name of Trip. Beautiful stuff we got going on here today. And then when it got to the second verse, because I watched it with her, Georgia was very suddenly like Sinbad. So kind of not to the same degree, but it's kind of like her version of Wallace.
Wallace?
Yeah. Charles is Dracula. Oh my God, Trip doesn't know about Charles as Dracula.
Oh man.
Yo. Somebody get this man a link.
Okay. I'll get him a link.
And of course, there's Charles's seminal role as the Italian ambassador in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Ah, yes, of
which
course.
is basically just a slightly toned down Mario voice.
He could have done a slightly toned down Mario voice for the movie and people wouldn't mind, I think.
Yeah, but like he's not a celebrity, so they didn't do that.
For shame, Hollywood. Sinbad?
Sinbad? Yeah, it's very rare that established characters don't get replaced by celebrities in Hollywood-produced movies.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo. I don't know why that was so funny.
Tails is like a recent exception, and I think that's only because like he had like one line at the end of the first movie, so they're like, well, let's just get the game voice actor. Then the sequel came on, and it's like, well, we already got her for the end of that, so whatever, just bring her on again.
Which, we didn't mention it in the podcast, but it is rather remarkable. Well, I suppose we mentioned that it's rather remarkable that they didn't get a celebrity to do it for the second movie. But they did reanimate the scene from, the post credits from the first movie. So they would have had every fucking excuse to replace her, and they didn't.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
And it's not like there isn't precedent for that too, because like Poe's dad in the Kung Fu Panda movies, like at the end of the second one, he was played by like Fred Tatasciore for like a line, and then in Kung Fu Panda 3, he was played by Bryan Cranston. So
Now,
Goddamn.
I found your link.
He was the Dr. Magenta in the new Dragon Ball movie, I think. Citrip.
I see what you did there.
I had a feeling as soon as you said I'll get him a link in that tone of voice.
Yeah, he was Dr. Magenta in a Dragon Ball Superhero.
Man. Also,
Swiper, no swiping.
I have a feeling that our audience here, due to the earlier stream interruption, that bit of lag, that it seems like it's taken them a little while.
Yeah.
It seems like it's taken them a little while to like catch up in terms of with what we're saying, because that Sinbad came by after like a minute or so.
That's just how streams be.
Georgia did say a while ago that her responses seem to be coming fairly slowly.
And I have a feeling again that's because of the lag interruption I had earlier. I don't know.
Gooith.
That link goes to nothing, says Trip. Let me open it in a new window. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Yep. I couldn't help it, Strong Bad. That link turned the picture into a broken JPEG.
Well, you gotta refresh it first.
Is it a broken JPEG?
If you like click on the URL and press enter, it should load the image.
Okay, I see.
That's weird. Okay, cause like clicking the actual reset button did nothing, and then doing what you
Yeah.
did fixed the problem. That's fucking
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
Strange.
Well, anyway, that's your link. I hope you appreciate it.
Wellerton.
Do you remember the Mario teaches typing cutscene where he goes, "Hey, I'm a thirsty. You got something to drinky?"
Do you know where Luigi is? No, Mario.
I mainly
Did you
remember the
murder
one
him?
where he pretends to be an airplane. He's like,
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. She's Sandy. That's her name, and she's also covered it. Yes.
Beautiful. Well, God, we've been on for 2.5 hours. It's been kind of slow today, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was bad. Goodness gracious, me almighty. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. So I think I'm gonna cut it here. But it was nice having a chit chat with you all and whatnot. So thank you to everybody who watched. Josh, Rabid, thank you for co-hosting as always.
Mm.
yeah.
Just one more thing I want to mention before we go. Like I said earlier, we do have the Extra Life announcement video coming at, like whenever the hell I wake up later today, at some point in the afternoon. So look forward to that because that's a very important thing that's going on. But yeah, aside from that, that'll do it for this here stream. So with all that said, I have been skull902.
RabidSonicFan.
And Lyrical Miracle 96, 9608.
Oh, damn, I didn't know she was here.
Identity theft going on. Also, miracles of he. Identity theft. Fucking, I can't believe it.
I love that bit's still in my head.
Apparently. All right, we're gonna get going. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Support the Sonic hacking contest if there's any hacks that you see, and the ones that you find interesting and all that. Bye bye.